Alzheimer's is such a cruel and evil disease. It robs people of their personality. It takes everything, all of their memories, all of their joys, all of their relationships, and it steals all of that from them. Dad has been living with Alzheimer's for 11 years. The effects of the Alzheimer's have developed throughout that time, and to an extent his world has shrunk a lot, and his life now is a routine. Initially, when Dad was first diagnosed, it was simply that he couldn't maybe remember 3 pieces of information at the same time, or he would stutter on certain words. It was most noticeable in terms of his work, kind of forgetting things that he would usually always be very on top of. Eventually, Dad kind of slowly but surely lost his speech. So now, you know, his vocabulary is very limited. The way that Dad does still have connection is because he can see us and he can recognise us, and he can, by his face or our face, he can read emotions still, even if he can't kind of react to them with words.
Yeah. Yes.
And you must kiss Santa Claus.
You took all the photos, didn't you? Actually, we could use it for an Dad looks furious.
I think the hardest thing about dealing with Dad and his Alzheimer's are, first of all, the impact that it has on my mum's life. You know, the fact that she's always caring for him means that her life is to some extent kind of on hold. And also, of course, not having a dad to talk to, because I can't talk to him in the same way that, you know, a lot of people might be able to talk to their parents, and he can't communicate with me. He can to some extent, but not in the way that I would like, you know, for him to be able to understand. The dynamic of my relationship with my dad has changed since he was diagnosed with Alzheimer's and throughout his diagnosis. And I think that's based on his the level of care he needs and the level of understanding he has. I kind of see him as somebody that needs care rather than as a father figure to me. Alzheimer's doesn't just mean losing your memory. It means so much more than that, and there can be so many different ways that people experience Alzheimer's and dementia. It does not just affect people later in life. My dad was 52 when he was diagnosed. He was a father to 3 teenagers. He was working in a normal job and had a wife and looked forward to retirement. A breakthrough in dementia research would mean the world to myself and my family. It's too late for Dad, but I don't want anyone else, any other families, to have to go through what we've been through. I have hope that in the future that won't be something that people have to worry about in the same way that we've had to.